Welcome back. Well, if you'd like to lift more, push more, and do more with your track skid steer, one with a high ROI and a low cost of ownership, look no further than Gehl and Mustang here with Albert. And Albert, I tell you what, very impressed with this because this has so many features that other equipment doesn't have. And the cost of ownership is down, and because of that, this is a really good machine for getting so many things done around the farm. Is that right?
Yes, sir. We believe that we can give you a machine here that's going to give you a better total cost of ownership or a lower total cost of ownership, which is going to bring you a greater return on your investment to either the farmer or the construction worker that would be buying this unit.
And there are so many technologies that you own on this machine that's really going to increase its longevity as well. In fact, as we look at that track sitting there, I'm thinking about that ideal track, which is really going to give us more life. Is that right?
Yeah, the ideal tracks that we have on this unit here, being that it's a track loader, it's called the Ideal Tracks. It is something that is patented by Gehl and by the Manitou Group. It is a self-tensioning track system, eliminates a lot of labor costs, also extends the life of the tracks as well as the bogies and the idlers and a lot of the other parts that go into a track system, therefore bringing lower labor costs to the owner, and it's going to bring him a better total cost of ownership in the long run for this machine.
And this really has a lot of made in America know-how right in South Dakota.
Yes, sir. This machine right here, we build at two different plants. We actually build at a Madison, South Dakota plant, and we also build in a Yankton, South Dakota plant. So yes, truly American-made products.
And this system, standard, comes with protection that other vehicles you have to pay for.
Yeah, we like to boast on our machine here. If you look at the actual cab configuration, these come standard out of the factory, no upcharge or anything. They come with what we call the level 2 FOPS, which is your falling object protection system. Very upgraded from the standards. A lot of our competitors use what they call level 1 FOPS, which doesn't give them quite the higher rating for any falling object. So it kind of increases that rating, and it increases the safety factor overall.
And the ingenuity and technology doesn't stop there as well. As we lift the hood, we find out the cooling system is unique to Gehl. In fact, it cools the oil, cools the hydraulics, cools the fuel, and cools the motor oil as well.
Yes, sir. All of our cooling system, we actually put it there at the back door. So when you open up, we actually have vertical coolers that are stacked versus some of our competitors that actually put their coolers above their engines or motors, if you will, above that diesel engine where heat rises, as we know. So we put ours vertically. We blow all the air out. A lot easier for clean out, a lot easier for maintenance for that end customer.
Well, Albert, with that said right now, I know you have to have the attention. All of our viewers out there, their antennas went up when we mentioned the cost of ownership, the fact that you have technology that's going to extend the life of the machine. What's the best way for them to learn more about Gehl?
Well, there's a couple of ways to learn more about Gehl and the Manitou Group. You could look on our website. You can go to www.gehl.com, or you can go to www.manitougroup.com for more information and to be able to contact your local dealer and your local sales representative.
And the past couple of days here, you've put on a hands-on workshop where we salesmen got to know about the machines. We got to get inside of the machines. And not only that, you had competitive brands out here. And, going into this, I knew that I really liked Gehl. It had a lot of advantages, but having driven the Gehl against all of the other makes out there, it is definitely my favorite, and I think you've seen that reaction with everybody.
Sure, we've had a great time out here. We've been in Lebanon, Pennsylvania now for 2 days. We're just kind of ending up the 2-day training that we've had. We've had many dealers come out. You guys got to drive the Gehl product line, the Manitou product line, and you did get to drive some of our competitors, and we've gotten some great feedback from the sales force.
Well, Albert, thank you so much for being on.
Hey, no problem. I thank you for having me.